Welcome back, my friends and fellow gamers. I'm Wrath, and we're back for episode 9 of our Return of the Phoenix Legion for Roguetech. So we're going to go ahead and jump in here. On our last mission, we're just before the financial report. We've got all of our mechs ready to go. Musket is out of action, but she's a secondary pilot. She's not one of our primaries. So I want to see if we can squeeze in a tiny bit more battle in order for us to get squared away. Now, Fresca is getting seriously skilled here. And I'm going to save him because I want to get him to 5 on his gunnery before I push any of the other ones. Doomsday is already at 5, so we're going to put him into piloting and gunnery. So he's got this ability. And then let's see here. She is not ready to progress on any of those. And I think I'm going to make her like a full-on melee character, so piloting and guts. Just so that I have somebody who is set for that. But now that we're ready for that, we've got all of our people upgraded to the best of our abilities. It's time to look at what missions we have available. So we've got Noisy Neighbors. That's against the Federated Suns. I don't want that. Deniable Destruction. That's a base. I'm not going to take that. Not going to take any base. Duo duels is no good. Capture a base or Training Day. Okay, so this is going to be a tough one. But it means I only have to risk myself. Because they're all going to be a stiletto, a hammer, and a Grimlock, or Grim Reaper. Okay. So let's take the Raptor out of this one, and let's take Doomsday out. And instead, let's put in the Stealth, and let's put in myself, because I will lead from the front on this. And they're not terrible, but we'll see how this goes. So we're going to go ahead and drop in on this one. And hopefully, because we don't have to repair with the other mechs, I only need to worry about the repairs to the stealth. I can kind of step out of this for a little bit and let them decide what we want to do here. I really need to get a dedicated multi-range support mech like an Apollo. I really have a love affair for the Apollos. I don't know why. Probably because with good MML systems, four beam lasers and MMLs, that thing can be just a throwdown machine all over the place. You can just wreck people all over. That's probably why it's one of my favorite mechs. But we'll see how these other newbie pilots do. And since it's a half skull, maybe maybe we'll be okay. So my job is to keep these guys alive, but I can let them take a little bit more of the abuse. We got Burger Time, Stubble, and Guano. Creed and Lance. Okay, that's not a good sign. When they're giving you an evac point, front and center, that means that, okay, what are the, okay, Grim Reaper has got PPC, medium laser, SRM6 Artemis 4, and an LRM15 Artemis 4. What other ammo types do you have? That's hot load. Okay. Do you have jump jets? No, you don't. Okay. So the Grim Reaper has no jump jets, so he's got to go all the way around this way if he wants to get it stuck into the fight. Okay, so LRM5, this is the hammer, and 3 medium lasers. You also do not have jump jets. Stiletto also does not have jump jets and only has missiles. And there's streaks at that and a long fire. Good lord, this is not a pleasant set of circumstances. But the Stiletto does have ECM, so that will save us quite a bit. Alright, let's move the Stiletto up first. I find it interesting that they took some of the models and just kind of squished them a little bit. Like the hammer there is just a squished down version of the Atlas. Alright, and let's hold up here and wait for the rest of the group because we don't want to get too far ahead. And I will cover the top approach here. Alright, so we're using the hammer as our, or not the hammer, the Grim Reaper as our linchpin on this. Actually, let's head up this way. Okay, so now we've got contact. What are you? We've got... You look like a Valkyrie. Oh no, a Wasp. Okay. Alright, so let's bring the hammer up here. Need to make sure that they're within her ECM bubble. And then we will make sure that I'm within their protection as well. Alright, and my sensors have picked up all the fun stuff. So what do we got here? We've got a wolverine, we've got a flea, a wasp, and one other unidentified. Okay, we're going to reserve on me. And reserve on burger time. Wait for these guys to come in and give us better shots. Okay. Alright, Stubble. Let's see what you can get. That's much better. Let's try for that, but let's not bother with these guys. A little bit of love for him there. Okay, now the danger is that they have the high ground. So let's see what we can do about that. Alright, you look like the best target, so we're gonna turn off the medium laser and just hammer you with... Wow, that thing is an impressive beast. Alright, so I am gonna go... Ah, dang it. I accidentally double-clicked, so I don't get any kind of bonus on that. And so burger time, I'm going to have you come up and ECM the crap out of these guys. Alright, let's see if those will get off here. Nope. So one thing I hate about streaks is that they don't play well. Okay. And we'll just throw enough at the wall and see what hits. Alright. And we're going to run her up. And she has multi-target, so we're going to let her target both of them. But you know what? Let's just only fire at that one. So that flea got a bit of a spanking. Alright, so let's get big boy here. Does he have multi-target? No. Shut the LRM-15 off. Wow. Okay, let's move up to close range. And let's flip the script here. Oh! Oh! Wow, he just blew off like most of that thing. And we'll just come around this side and streak the heck out of you. Don't bother with the LRMs, just... Alright. Now, because he's just sitting there, I'm just gonna blast him from above. Alright. Done and done. Alright. We'll keep this going and keep softening him up. Oh, I can't fire any of those, so we'll just... nothing too snazzy there, but... we'll see what he does. Now, since it's below 20%, I'm not even going to bother wasting the missiles. We'll let him come into our range. Alright. He is jammed. But there's really no point in taking a shot at him just yet. Okay, I can go with that. Alright, let's box him in a little bit. There, that works. Get a little bit of an elevated position. Not the best, but we'll take whatever shots we can get. Oh, dang. Yeah, not much left of him. So we'll just mosey on up to him on the side here. Okay. Okay, move to this side here. And let's go ahead and not bother with those. Oh, she didn't get any shot. Let's just have this guy come and stomp on him. Stompy Mac. And finally, Grim Reaper to put this into a post-conversation of how all of the things were never fun. Okay, so no medium laser. We'll just pummel him with all of the fun stuff here. So, Yep, fun police. uh, wow, I was expecting more, but that was a bit of a cakewalk. Okay, so that was easy money, and got a little bit of free experience for it, so no big worries there. All right, so I could take the Wolverine parts and hope that we get a Wolverine, but this is not the kind of mech that I would want. One missile slot, one beam slot. Not really the kind of device that I would be looking for. So what is in here that I could actually want to get? Which is a whole lot of nothing. So I'm gonna have to go with the Wolverine parts because honestly it's the only thing of any real value here. And I got the third part, so we're up to 4 parts on a Wolverine, 1 R. But I would not want to use that, so that was actually a really fast mission. Let's see if we can get another one under the well, not under the wire, but another one on the docket here. So I don't even think my mech took any damage. I think it's still at 100%. Yeah, we straight up just annihilated them. Okay, so with that done, and with a little bit of extra money in the bank, we can add a little bit more refit to the Wolfhound here by replacing the other torso and repairing this one. And we can slap the other medium laser in there. How much would it be if I... You know what? That's not bad. That will get it mostly put together. How much would it take to slap a large laser in there? XL engine. Oh, the XL engine is going to be too expensive time-wise. We can get most of that done. Issue is going to be heat. Let's see here. Well, that gets us a little bit to start with. It's not ready to go, you know, stompy mech all over the place, but 164 to get it on its feet, where we can start working out any of the additional problems for it. So that will take 9 days. Not bad. And we can see what is up. So financial report, we're going to dip down below $1 million, but that's okay. So the Wolfhound will be done. So let's go to the store and do a little bit of shopping here, because I want this, the LBX 5, and the cluster ammo for it. Where is it? There we go. LBX-5 cluster ammunition. And the reason for that is obviously because I plan on modifying one of the Raptors to be a gun platform so that I can take the Irby out, but since the LBX-10 might be too heavy, I want to have an alternative. So we're going to go ahead and speed up time here. Alright, so the Wolfhound's not going to be ready yet for a mission. We've got about 25 minutes in, so we can do another double header today. Let's look. Oh, good. We got some small ones here. Okay, so last mech standing. That's a straight battle, but that's against Davian again. Ambush convoy. Okay. Or we can do aggressive intrusion. That's a straight up battle against the locals. This is against Draconis Combine.
I want to talk. I want to talk with you.
My little princess came to talk to me, so I need to readjust my mind here for just a second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so against the Curidans or against the locals? Don't get as much if it goes against the locals. So let's go, and I don't get nearly as much unless I go after the Curidans. So let's go after the Curidans because Curidans are dumb. Alright, let's get a big monitor. Oh, that's not that big of a push. Let's leave it right down the middle because nearly 500,000 will be very useful. And let's go ahead and throw together all the good ones. So Fresca, Doomsday, and Cat. Alrighty. Let us begin. So hopefully this one will be equally as short to just take out another enemy lance and be done, because that was incredibly high speed. I think it's owing very largely to the fact that some of those mechs that were in that last one, you know, it was a very unfair fight. It was 4-on-3 and 2 lights and a medium versus 2 mediums and 2 lights, and at least the other medium had some serious firepower. Like, holy smokes, that thing just laid a beat down. Alright, let us begin.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. Right out in the open, he says. A country mile away. Alright. So what do we got? We got some allies. That does not bode well. Because that means that we are probably going to be meeting a much larger force than we would like. Let's go ahead and let Fresca get out there ahead of us here. Be so glad to get this Irby off the field. Like, don't get me wrong, for a 30-ton mech, it does good. It's just the speed is so horrible that it hurts. It's physically painful. And my other mechs are vulnerable so long as they await for the Irby every turn. So having them wait back here till the frickin' Irby gets up there into the fight. Alright. So on this next turn we will move up. Okay. So that'll get him to come strolling up here. Okay, so now we're gonna put them all in a pattern of moving around the Irby. Good to the last drop. Oh, we've got contacts. What do we got here? We've got a Saladin. Let's go ahead and reserve. See what everybody else does. I don't even have to do anything. Okay, it's going to be pretty long range for her. Give it a shot here. Yeah, didn't think I'd really get much on that. Uh-oh. That's a PPC. Okay. Now the joy of this is that aim. Just blew him right up. Alright, let's continue to angle around here to get maximum speed. Alright, so we have 2 on radar right now. What do we got? We've got an airborne unit, a Ripper transport VTOL, and another ground unit. But no... Oh, it's an LRM carrier. Oops. Alright. So let's move up. Well, that Ripper's got a PPC. Either that or something else is using it as a spotter. Out of range. Let's not get them too close together. Okay. All right. We gotta see what our allies do. Oh, they're gonna hide behind us like little pansy bastards. Not that it will help you. Continue advancing. And shoot that thing out of the sky. We'll wait. Get a little bit closer. Alright, cat. Getting close. Show him what for. Nothing. Okay. Not getting a clean shot on him. Oh, there's a wasp. Oh no, that's our ally. Okay. These ranges were just not close enough to deal any significant damage. Still only have the 2. Need to bring that thing down. He just keeps marching forward. Oh, hell yeah. That was a 50-50 shot. I think they scratched the paint. Alright, now we're getting into good range. He's got to have some kind of ECM. we go. Yeah, you better panic. Hello there. This is missiles at point blank range. Christmas at ground zero, they say. Haha. Jump, jump, jump. Is that seriously all they had? This mission seems like underwhelming for some reason. I don't know. Just total milk run. That was a lot of money for a milk run. A little over $250,000. Any more milk runs like that, and I'm going to be... Well, that's almost $500,000. Easy money. Wait, what damage did you take? Let's see here. Do I have one of these? No, I don't. So an LRM-20 and the light PPC. And see what else we get. Got another XL engine. All in all, not bad. Okay. Yeah, barely anything needed for repairs. The Wolfhound will still take more time to repair than any of the other units. So we're gonna be able to kind of get through this pretty easily. Alright, and we're over a mil, so let's go ahead and look at adjustments for the Wolfhound here. So normally you would load this down with 2 medium lasers in the torso, but we're hurting for medium lasers for one. Three tons versus 7 tons versus 5 tons. Okay. see here. We could go with a light PPC, but I feel like what we really should do is invest in heat, because that's the one area that this thing is severely lacking in. Okay, so this has got 8 internal and 2 free external ones so that I get without weight. So now I can add 3 more. Okay, why does that one? Oh. What if I put these down on the legs here? No? Okay, so that puts us in a bit of a predicament. We can mostly take care of our heat, but not completely. If I had like double heat sinks, I could probably make this a little bit more efficient. Or if I'm willing to pay the XL cost, that brings it down 4.5 tons, and we could load up another 2 heat sinks in here. That would put us at 42 out of 40. Let's see here, and then I could probably, what do you weigh? You weigh 3 tons. Let's see here. This weighs 1 ton. That would cost significantly more than I want to spend right now, though. So we take these off, take the XL off for now, and we're right at 35 tons. It's right at the headline, but let's take a little bit of leg armor off and add that to the torso here, to give her a little bit more robustness through the center torso, or up through the torso areas. Let's bring these down just a little bit. Alright, that should make it a little bit tougher. And I think that will make this ready to go. So now the question becomes, the first thing is we're going to retire one of these guys. So we're going to toss him into storage to reduce our overall costs. Okay, so let's see. This is the one that does not have the missile launcher. So 2, 3 tons, 4 tons of beam weapons, and 5, 6, 7 tons. So that's way too much. I'm never going to get one of those on. I could possibly squeeze one of these on and lose some armor weight. What are my other options? That's 10 tons. What about an AC2? You're 6 tons. How much do these guys weigh? because I've got a ton of excess heat control. Okay, these weigh 1 ton each, so if I drop one of these, or 2 of these, that will give me what? Alright, let's take the small pulse laser off. Let's take one of the medium lasers off. Take 2 of the heat sinks off. That gives me 22 tons to work with, or that gives me 3 tons to work with. So if I take the missile system off, that's an 8 ton, 7 ton. So this would barely fit, and it's a bit of a beast to be slapping in one side here. We'd need to put the LBX ammo in. LBX5 cluster ammo on the other side here. And then I'd need to get rid of a 1 ton worth of I mean, if we put that there and then pop that over there, that puts it exactly at 25 tons. It gives me roughly what I had with the other one, but how many shots does this have? 20 shots, so a bit more opportunity to fire. And definitely a lot more mobile. What about you? This rotary gun. You're 10 tons. 11 tons. Or a PPC. I mean, we barely generate any heat now with this at all. I could take another one of these double heat sinks off. Take that off. Throw a large laser on? Oh, we're way overweight then. Okay, let's put that over on that side. Take that one off. That gives us 1 ton. How did I lose more weight? Let's roll that back. So, what about missile systems? What do we got? LRM-10 is 5 tons. These really are pushing the absolute limits of what they can do. What if... Let's see, if I drop this by 12, that'll put it down to 54. We'll still be very much in good heat management zone. Okay, so what if, let's take all of these off and see exactly how much, with full armor like this, how much I'm actually looking at for combat capabilities. So 9 tons. Okay. What about a large laser and a light PPC? These are what, 5 tons? No, let's 2 large lasers and we can cut a ton of weight off. Maybe? What's our heat situation? No. Gonna have to leave them the way they are. They're not gonna be able to really do much. What about you? Okay, Beagle probe weighs 1.5 tons. SRM, so that's 3, 6, 7 tons that I can take off. And what does that give me for... So we could put an LRM-10 on instead. And a couple of different ammos. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Let's take these guys off. And the Beagle. Let's throw on LRM-10. Okay. Let's see here. One ton of swarm. One ton of standard. And let's put on that warfare suite. Let's see here. All right, so we're a little bit over a ton and a half, a little bit under a ton and a half over. Take the swarm ammo off. Okay. Okay. Not bad. That gets us a little bit more versatility. The LRM-10s will give us a bit more range. This I need a heavier mech than this, but that should get us done within 5 days, and everybody will be rested up. So let's go ahead and progress that. But that's going to be the end of this episode as we finish up everything getting done. Oop. All right. Nice. Wish him a happy birthday. All right, so that's going to be the end of this episode. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, I will catch you on the flip side.